My name is James McLamore. I'm one of the owners of the Auto Den, and I'm from Tampa, Florida. As far back as I can remember, I've been in love with cars. I had a Lamborghini Diablo poster on my wall when I was a kid. Always loved American muscle. My dad and I made a deal. If I put up some money, I get to pick whatever I wanted for my first car, and I ended up with a 1971 Cutlass Supreme convertible because my mom wouldn't let me get the Camaro because she said it was too small. So I had the 350 Rocket. It was Matador red, white vinyl convertible top. We tracked it down when I was 14 because we wanted to get a cheap one, so we knew it was going to need some work, and immediately took it apart before I even got to drive it. And I didn't actually get to drive that car until I was 20. It took that long to restore. We moved in the meantime. The parts sat in boxes forever. I just didn't get around to it being in high school and all that. But finally got to drive that car when I was 20. Had about 5 different cars in the meantime. But technically that was my first car. I've been in love with cars ever since. I mean, every kind of car. I've got a Jeep with my brother that we restored that was my grandfather's, that I was sitting behind the wheel of when I was, couldn't even reach the pedals, driving with my dad. Learned to drive stick on that. My mom learned to drive stick on that. My brother did. We restored it so that my kids can learn to drive stick on that. It's just, cars have always been there for me as a passion. As much as I could be involved. I think one of the inspirations was my '86 Land Cruiser that I had at the time. I didn't have a garage in my house, so my cars had to sit outside, and living in Florida, the salty air, that Land Cruiser, with all the little rock chips and everything over the years, that started to build up some rust, and I had been wanting to find a place to put it that could keep it safe, keep it protected, keep it ready to use when I wanted to use it. I mean, the other thing about leaving a car sitting outside and not using it enough is that you go to use it, and one of the most disappointing things about owning an extra car is you get all pumped up to go use your car, and you go sit behind it and something's not working. You don't get to use it. So having a place where I could leave my car and know that every time I showed up it was going to be ready to use, and I'd get to enjoy it actually, instead of just maintain it. Well, there's a lot of rewarding things about starting the Auto Den. I mean, I love connecting with all the customers and hearing everyone's passion for cars. Having it run from European exotics to American muscle to just something that means something to that individual. I mean, it doesn't matter what the car is, but everyone that comes here loves cars pretty much. There's a reason they're here, to protect their car. And being able to provide that and provide the convenience of having someone roll up, grab their car and go, and be able to use it and enjoy it. I appreciate that. And I'm glad to see that our customers do too, that they know that they can have their car and enjoy it without having to worry about any of the hassles. It was a little bit challenging getting the Auto Den started. We started up around COVID, and that slowed things down a little bit, which was kind of scary, but really just once word of mouth got out and the customers were spreading the word as well as us, and word got around. Pretty much any time someone came into the Auto Den and saw what we were doing here, they were sold. It was, the place speaks for itself. It's meticulously clean, and our managers are top notch. It's white glove service, so it's incredible. You can tell. It's like a kid in a candy store. Someone can take 5 steps in, and as soon as they see the lifts with all the cars and all the shiny metal, their eyes go wide, and the smile grows on their face, and you can tell they're just in awe. It's a really cool thing to be able to see. It's like every kid grows up. I mean, this is like adult Hot Wheels. We've got 150 cars stored in here, tucked away and on lifts, and it's a kid in a candy store. We're really excited about Dallas. I think Dallas was not the first move we thought we were going to make, but it makes great sense for us. It's got a great car community. We found a killer location really close to Love Field, so it's very central to Dallas. I went to SMU, as did my brother, so I knew the area a bit. So we had some connections there, which drew us to Dallas. So I'm really excited to be back in the community and spending more time there, and I'm really pumped for what we can bring to the car community there. I think our level of service and our clean, no frills storage is something that Dallas could use. And I know that there's a huge car culture, and with what we provide, there's no extra time you have to take away from just being able to enjoy your car. You roll up, pitch us your keys, grab your fun car, and take off. There's no extra time you need to spend. So in a town like Dallas, that means a lot. I think if I could grab everyone and just explain, what we provide is the top-notch car concierge service. We really are. We're like having a full-time mechanic on salary in your own garage. Someone could treat this like it's their extra space. If you had a detached garage that was hidden off a little bit further away and someone taking care of your cars 24/7, that's what we provide. You don't have to do anything. You call us and let us know, we'll handle it. We'll take care of it for you so that when you're ready to use your car, it's good to go. Being in the military brings you to all corners of the earth, and you don't know when you're going to be going and coming back. So the flexibility of our contracts and the discounts that you get, we hope can ease your mind while you're off protecting us, to know that your car's taken care of while you're gone.